Doom Eternal. It's one of those games that I can safely compare it to snorting 80 lines of cocaine while simultaneously listening to Van Halen's Panama on a Saturday evening. Oh my god. Don't ask me how I know. But seriously, this game is fast paced as all hell. Like, it forces you to combine all your platforming skills and first person shooter skills together to create one of the most exciting, rage inducing games that I've ever played. Doom Eternal is by far one of my most favourite games of all time. Like, it's up there with Mario Odyssey, Red Dead 2, Stranger's Wrath, Sniper Elite 4, and many more games that I enjoy a hell of a lot. But that's a video for another time. Now don't worry, unlike old mate Dean Takahashi, I actually know how to play video games and review them, so you best believe that I beat the game and got all the collectibles within it. But between you and me, id Software, the tutorial was a little too hard, so you might need to patch that out of the game, so 0 out of 5 for the tutorial level, couldn't make it past the third jump. But back to Doom. This game kicks mega ass. It is a badass cluster of greatly animated and designed characters, well thought out and almost polished game mechanics, and as mentioned earlier, a great testament to any first person shooter veteran. With the story, I'm not going to go into it because I actually don't know about it. But at least Doom Eternal caters to both the percentage who care about the lore as well as the other percent who mainly care about the game itself by adding a little skip cutscene feature. Because who cares about the story, am I right, Doom fans? I just want to kick back after a hard day at the office and kill some demons for the next
100 hours.
Also, although there are 2 expansion packs to the game's story, I will cover those in a video later down the track. Now without further ado, let's start getting into the nitty gritty of id Software's Doom Eternal. They give you a large array of different tools and weapons which are a necessity in beating the game. Not a single tool gets unused throughout the whole game, because throughout the game, it severely encourages you to combine all of them to make it out of really tough situations that you simply can't use the weapons for. Each tool brings a different ability to the table, from a chainsaw that cuts dudes in half depending on both the enemy and the amount of fuel you have for it, a flamethrower which allows you to gain more armor so you don't die as fast, and even a big punch that just kills or greatly damages the enemies around it. I was genuinely surprised that the melee in this game was not the main focus, but rather the glory kill system and the weapons were. You can pull off a glory kill to an enemy when they are super low health, and what it does is, when the enemy is flashing blue and orange and you do your melee attack on them, it plays an over-the-top kill animation on the enemy, acting like a super flashy, sick, awesome finishing move the likes of Hulk Hogan can't even pull off. I was really impressed with how id Software implemented a super innovative way to show the demons' health by making their flesh fall right off the bone like pulled pork whenever you do damage to them. One thing though is that it doesn't matter where you shoot them, the meat will fall off in the same spots each time. Which isn't a problem because it's a very subtle effect, but it would be way more impressive to me if it mattered on the bullet's location. The weapons are sick nasty. They range from good to freaking sweet, Lois. Some weapons share the same bullets as each other, which cause the player to run out more frequently due to the different guns using the same ammo. But this isn't a problem if your name isn't 21 kiloton, because if you have a brain, you can find ammo really easily and conserve more of it by using different weapons from time to time. Which reminds me of a really cool mechanic called quick switching, which enables the player to quickly switch between weapons to deal more damage really quickly and effectively. My personal favourite combination is with the heavy cannon and the super shotgun, because they both deal a substantial amount of damage at close to mid-range. And it's only 2 guns I need to worry about. Speaking of demons, the art style in this game is insanely detailed with mass amounts of gore and really fluid animations and sound design. I mean, just look at this game. They brought in all my favourite Doom characters like Redback Spider, Terminator 2, Soldier 76, the Raging Pink Bull, Cocaine Demon, the Arbiter from Halo 2, Cyber Dylan, Bingus Frank, Vanilla Dylan, Big Centaur looking guy, Maximus, Gwen Stacy, Skull, Maleficent, the Archduke Ferdinand, Batman, the Dastardly Orange character, Amazon Drone, Corpse Husband, Mike Tyson, Mike Wazowski, Skrillex, Dark Magician, Thor, Ivan the Terrible, Japan, Big Guy, Johnny Bones Jones, and they even brought my man Buff Totem in the game. There are 4 different classes of demon in this game. Ambient, which are just weird demons. I don't get them. One's a bloody tentacle. I didn't even think octopi were actually demons. Fodder demons, which are used to replenish health and ammo and are usually the really weak and common demons. Heavy demons, which deal more damage and are harder to kill, but not so hard you have to rip out your hair as a means to cope with them. And lastly, super heavy demons, which start off as bosses, but they become more common in the later game. So common that you can just shrug them off, like the Marauder. Look, the Marauder is a difficult enemy on account of his fast Formula 1 reaction times and his big ol' axe, but he's also really dumb because he opens himself up to get stunned really easily by a single shot from most weapons. So game journalists, just improve your reaction time because I don't see the problem here. Even my man Pepsi guy has a really cool design. It is a much different design to its 2016 rendition, but personally I like the new one a lot better. It adds more definition in how Doom Guy is actually really strong and cool looking by making his armor plates bulkier instead of making him look a lot like a robot. In fact, comparatively, from what I've seen, Doom Eternal's design on both the characters and weapons just look a lot better than how they did in 2016. Of course, in my opinion. The way they made the demons look more like realistic 3D renders of how they looked in the classic games is just a fun throwback to how they were originally. This game is very fast. It tells you straight off the bat to never stop moving because the enemies are designed to kill you fast and to keep you on your toes. Staying vigilant is the main key to survive in this game, and the way that Doom ingratiates simple platforming to arenas as a means of escape is a super fun way to stay alive to make the fight go on for a little longer till you replenish your health and ammo. To be fair, Doom Eternal is a really hard game, especially in the early stages of it. It can instantly turn new players away from it due to its difficulty, but the upgrading system motivates the players to find all the upgrades to make your weapons stronger, your armor more durable, and to make the game easier for you. I actually didn't know about this because I didn't read the instructions, but once I found out, like 3/4 into the actual game, it made my life a hell of a lot easier because the better my weapons were, the easier it was to complete levels and kill demons, thus making the game funner. There are a few bits which of course are a bit repetitive, like the arenas on each level, and they go on and on and on, but it is to be expected because this game markets itself as a feel unstoppable simulator, designed to keep you playing and to make you feel badass. I never got bored of this game. I've replayed it many times. I even did an only combat shotgun run, which is the first weapon in the game, and to my surprise it was a lot easier than expected. The online mode, however, does not look promising. I haven't played it yet, but I've seen enough to believe that it could be a hell of a lot better. I just wish that they could add more game modes instead of the one game mode they already have. Like, they could add in game modes like Slayer vs Slayer or like Demon vs Demon. I don't know, I just think there are many more game modes that id Software just haven't included, but hopefully down the track they add more to the online. A few things that I found really cool are the collectibles. Each level has its fair share of collectibles which showcase the different demons in the game as little action figures. Different vinyls to collect which allow you to play the songs whilst in the hub area, and of course the cheat codes. The cheat codes instantly change the game. Some benefit you like infinite ammo, and some are there to pose as a challenge like famine, which stops you from getting ammo and health from enemies. There are so many different combinations of ways to play the game with the cheat codes, or you could play just a normal run over and over again, getting better and better each time, trying the mastery levels to create more of a challenge for yourself. And even doing some of the bonus things in the game, like random encounters from demons. Doom Eternal deserves the prestigious 5 out of 5 Demons Award for how beautifully this game is made. Doom Eternal exceeded my expectations on the Doom franchise and leaves a very strong and positive first impression on me, because believe it or not, it is my first Doom game that I've played, and I am looking very forward to trying out all the old ones, as well as any Doom game for years to come. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share this video around, join the Discord, do all that shit, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.